Hey, what's going on, everyone? Your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up. What's going on in the crazy, wacky world of YouTube today? It has been a while since I've seen you people, you wonderful people, viewing this hopefully wonderful video. Since of course, all the information about the roster of WWE 2K18 came out, I covered all that. But now it is time to jump into the predictions of this channel for WWE No Mercy. That's right, we are almost there. No Mercy. Wrestlemania come early is what everybody's calling it right now. And I can see why. It looks like a pretty good show with some solid main events. So, no hate. But before we jump into this, I would like to say thank you to Adam Blampier, Adam Pacitti, King Ross, Sam Driver, and of course Jack King for all their hard work and dedication to the channel What Culture Wrestling, and of course What Culture Pro Wrestling. I've enjoyed everything the past few years. It's been great. I really hope you guys have some great stuff planned for the future. But for now, thank you so much for all the entertainment, the fun, the laughs, the shows. They've been great. And good luck with everything you've got planned for your futures, guys. I'm rooting for you. But now let's jump into it. Now, normally, I would have What Culture's predictions as my own right here. But, of course, there's no predictions for this Sunday. Sad face. But I got some predictions of Bleach Report. I'm just going to base my opinions with theirs. So thank you very much, Bleach Report. I sincerely appreciate it. So let's jump right into it. One more thing, though. I am recording this the Friday. If anything changes beyond then, it's out of my control. I might make an update video if I need to. As for now, we have 8 matches to go through. So let's go and see how we do. First up, we have the pre-show match on the kickoff. We have Elias No Samson versus Apollo Crews. So this seems like your generic kind of pre-show, unlike the SummerSlam pre-show, which was crazy, but so much fun. We have Elias, who's been just kind of there the past few weeks. He's not essentially buried. He's been beating I don't want to say the jobbers. He's been beating a few people week after week. R-Truth. I'm not sure if Goldust is on that list. Kalisto. He's just kind of there. He did beat Finn Balor a bit ago, but ever since then he's just had his gimmick with his guitar. Whereas Apollo Crews has been dead, living under a rock the past while. I'm just using that term in the wrestling business. And finally showed up this week on Monday Night Raw to beat Kurt Hawkins and just get a win, get something for Apollo. And Titus was with him too, so the Titus brand worldwide is still going. I am a fan of it. I do find it pretty humorous, so I enjoy what I can out of it. But this match, I would have to pick Elias. I'm going to agree on Bleach Report for this one. I don't see the point in a swerve unless you have plans for Apollo Crews. Man, I wanted plans with him since he debuted the night after WrestleMania last year. Oh, I am a big fan. I was a big fan when he was in NXT, and these two have, I think, feuded for a brief time in NXT, so little rematch going on here, but I am picking Elias. I think Elias is going to beat Crews. I don't see the point in Crews winning. It just doesn't make sense to me. Don't put Elias down. All I have to say, very brief. Next up, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match. Oh boy, this is what everyone's a little bit worried about. Will Enzo Amore win the Cruiserweight Championship? Oh boy, this one is hard to call. Bleach Report has gone with Amore. The prediction on the site is Enzo Amore, and I'm just wondering, like, Akira Tozawa won the title, then Neville just took it back. What's the reasoning for this? Was it because then plans were made for Enzo to come? And to win the title, he needs to beat a heel? I don't know, but I'm very stressed about this one. I don't essentially hate Enzo Amore, but the character has just been really irritating on television these days. Unless, of course, he's being squashed by the likes of Neville, Braun Strowman, The Miz, Taraj. I don't know. You know what? I'll be different. I'm going to go with Enzo. I think there's actually going to be some reasoning in this. If he can get an upset roll-up on Neville, or if he cheats to beat Neville, the crowd is going to be enraged. So, I'm going to go with Enzo. I know it feels weird and I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. I love Neville. I've been a fan of him. But what's the reasoning for the whole Akira storyline ending like that? I'm going to go with Enzo. I think he's winning the title. But if Neville wins, I'm not going to complain. So let's clear past that. Next up, the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz defending against Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan finally getting a shot at Miz's title, as I would have thought they would have done a month ago. He won the six-pack challenge on Raw. They've only just thrown him back into this now, though. So, you know. But I like to just support certain people at certain times. Like, I rooted for Braun Strowman when he was still squashing jobbers after the draft last year, when nobody still really cared about him. Because it was fun, and I was hoping they'd have big plans for him, and they did. And same with Jinder Mahal. Once he won that six-pack challenge, I knew they were going to put a title on him. He beat Orton, he beat Styles. It was ridiculous, but it happened. And I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world. I'm just saying I like getting behind people at certain points. I'm going to try to do that with Jason Jordan. I don't want to just give negativity off him anymore. I want to try to be positive with his situation. Because the last thing he needs is more negativity. I'm going to try to go for Jason Jordan, but I'm not picking him to win the championship. I say Miz is keeping the title. However, I'm not sure if Miz can actually win the match. This is the match that might have the count-out disqualification ending. Like, remember Great Balls of Fire? It was the Bliss-Sasha match that ended with count-out. What's another good example? Of course, I forget already. Was it Backlash? Yeah, Backlash earlier this year. We had Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Their match ended by countout. I think this match is going to get that treatment because I don't think this feud is just going to end like that. And if Jordan wins the title, great. But I don't think Miz is losing it. I'm not sure. I'm going to predict that Miz is going to keep the championship. That's what I'm going to go with. Moving on, we have Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. I believe this is the grudge match. This is the third of their one-on-one matches. And I don't know about this one. It's hard to say. Hard to say because Bray has been doing so much better lately. I like what he did with Goldust and everything. SummerSlam was just, the Demon won, you know? I predicted it, but I don't feel good about it. So, I think Bray Wyatt's going to win this one. I think Bray Wyatt's going to beat Finn Balor. And maybe try to get in Lesnar's business again. It's very hard to say, but I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt's going to beat Finn Balor on pay-per-view. Next up, we have the rematch from SummerSlam, The Shield version 2 or 3, depending on how some people feel about it. Seth Rollins, the man, and Dean Ambrose, the lunatic, versus The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. I'm hoping this is going to be a good match. I was going to pick The Bar and actually think this is going to be a swerve, but on Monday they have the Triple Threat Tag Team and The Bar won. I don't see The Bar winning 2 in a row. I am going with The Shield. I think Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are going to keep it a little while longer before hopefully that Dean Ambrose heel turn. Maybe. But can you imagine if it's a Seth Rollins heel turn? If Seth turns heel again on Dean Ambrose? Oh, if Seth turns heel again, I'm going to enjoy it. Because that's the best of Seth Rollins right there. But I'm going to go with the Shield for now. I think they're keeping the championship. Moving on, we have what was a fatal 4-way is now a fatal 5-way for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, should have been the main program, but now we're throwing Sasha back into it. Emma, and now Bayley. It just seems like another multi-man match on pay-per-view that'll go maybe less than 10 minutes. I can't see Alexa Bliss losing the championship in that way. That would be really silly. I can't see Emma taking it, although that would be a great swerve. Emma's great. I like Emma. Bayley winning it, no. That doesn't make sense. Nia Jax winning it in the 5-way, no, not really. I'm not seeing that either. But if Sasha wins it back, that would tick Bliss off. But I am picking Bliss. I think Bliss is keeping the championship. Maybe warm to eventually lose it to Nia Jax, and then Asuka comes and takes it from Jax the night after. Because I have plans in my head that Jax wins the title, but on pay-per-view, Jax wins the title on pay-per-view, but the next night on Raw, Asuka debuts, takes it from her, or Bliss is going to be losing to Asuka. So, I am picking Bliss. Now into the big main events. Looking forward to this. I'm going in the order where I think is going to happen, because I think Cena Reigns is going to be the main event. I don't think Lesnar Strowman is. Cena and Reigns, it just seems like it's the better choice for a big reason, which I'm really hoping. So, Brock and Braun. SummerSlam was great. The build to this has been quite good. The match should not disappoint. Oh, Braun Strowman, you've come so far. But I think you're going to have to wait a little longer. I am agreeing with Bleacher Report. I am picking the Beast, Brock Lesnar, to keep the championship. Now, everyone's beginning to speculate that this match might end via shenanigans. I would hate to see that. But if we're getting count out or disqualification nonsense, there has to be a rematch. And I want to see another rematch, because I'm hoping this is going to be good. So I'm predicting Brock is going to keep the championship. But now on to Cena Reigns. Now, I've heard some promos, but I've enjoyed these promos. Oh, breaking the fourth wall. It's been fun. It's been fun. But Roman needs this. He has not won a pay-per-view match since beating The Undertaker Wrestlemania. I know it's silly. He lost to Braun Strowman twice on pay-per-view. He did not win the Fatal 5-Way at Extreme Rules. He did not win at SummerSlam. I think that's 4 in a row. So, I'm sorry, Cena. But Cena has won his last 2 pay-per-view matches. He can afford this easy, especially if he's going to take time off. But possibly after Survivor Series. Okay, how is Roman going to beat Cena? I want Undertaker to return at this show. Battleground 2015 shocked me to extreme lengths, and it was fun. So, I want to see it again. I want Undertaker to cost John Cena, and Undertaker Cena is set for Survivor Series. I know this isn't maybe the most popular decision, but I just want to see The Undertaker back. I'm being a little bit selfish here. And it's just a prediction. It's just an opinion. But wouldn't it be great just as pay-per-view return? The lights go out again. You hear the gong. That's what I'm hoping to see. And even if Undertaker doesn't show up, I'm still picking Reigns. Because Reigns needs this. And I don't really have anything against this character much anymore. I'm just enjoying the boos and Michael Cole screaming the big dog every time Roman comes out. But that's it. I know this video went a little longer than some, but I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say about the show. I'm looking forward to it. Not just the main events. I think the tag match is going to be good. I'm hoping that Jordan Miz will be good. And the rest will be at least decent. So we'll see where it goes. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think is going to happen this Sunday at No Mercy. What titles do you expect to change? Do you expect the swerves? Do you expect to see The Undertaker return? Let me know. Let me know. It's been wonderful sharing my predictions with you wonderful people. And thank you, Bleacher Report, for your predictions. I can't use What Cultures anymore because they're gone. But I will see you all Monday for my reactions of this pay-per-view. We will see what truly happens this Sunday. Forever and always, keep it real.